So our next question from ethics, Jones of Situam philosophy offered a middle way between cynics, so complete rejection of society, and the Stoics, so obsession with duty. So Jones of Citium philosophy offered a middle way between cynics and complete rejection of society and the Stoic obsessions with duty. Comment. थोड़ा सा अलग टाइप का क्वेश्चन लग रहा है यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं कैसे हम देख सकते हैं तो कोई नहीं अभी आंसर दिया तो नेक्स्ट हम देखेंगे नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सिक्स क्वेश्चन सो सॉल्विंग तो सॉल्विंग open defecation challenge requires an investment in technology examine good question so solving open defecation challenge requires an investment in technology so our answer is so NK written now here. So open defecation is a serious problem crippling a progressive country like India, leading to adverse effects on grounds of malnutrition. Open defecation is a serious problem crippling a progressive country like India, leading to adverse effects on grounds of malnutrition, disease burdens, and sanitation. Yes, good. And Swachh Bharat Mission. The Swachh Bharat Mission is the umbrella scheme to make India open defecation free. So Swachh Bharat Mission is the umbrella scheme to make India open defecation free by 2019. It is certainly a commendable initiative which has improved rural sanitation coverage and awareness. So which has improved rural sanitation coverage and awareness. However, some lacuna exist, like it does not cover sanitation holistically, like building toilet without better integrated sewer system and disposal mechanism. Building toilet without better integrated sewer system and disposal mechanism. So here you can see so does not cover holistically because building toilet without better integrated sewer system is a disposal mechanism and more focus given in sewage treatment plants which require capital investment and centralized. So current scenario necessities deployed newer technologies for better result. These can be decentralized sludge management and modern waste disposal techniques then dumping in drains, wetlands, and open areas. Modern waste disposal techniques, then dumping in drains, wetlands, and open areas. Bioenergy plants, multi-user reinvented toilets, and omni-processor plants. Multi-user reinvented toilets and omni-processor plants. So small cost effective sorry, small cost effective and decentralized techniques should be employed to convert waste to resource and ensure progress in our path of achieving sustainable development goal of clean water and sanitation. So here is Sajal Sharma written open defecation Free India initiative started by our Prime Minister Mr. Modi by making toilets under Swachh Bharat mission in 2014-15. As per the data, there was a target of 5 million toilets in country, but against the data we made 5.8 million. Okay, so despite making of toilets, a report shows that there is a poor waste management in the country. Most of the villages have no arrangement of disposal of drainage water. Urban areas are not manage their waste properly, and much of the toilets are not cleaning on regular basis. Only only 56.4% of urban areas have sewer networks, and 80% of the around 80% of the sewer in India flows in river, lakes, and ponds. Mostly in rural area, hardly facility of liquid sewage management, which flows in mostly open nails. Okay, open nails. So mostly rural area hardly facing liquid sewage management, which fluids very mainly here you can see. Sorry, here urban areas not manage their waste properly, and much of the toilets are not cleaning on regular basis, and here only 56%. Sorry, यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा बोल दूँ. Okay, so despite making of toilets, a report shows that there is a poor waste management in the country, and most of the village have no arrangement of disposal of drainage water. And urban areas are not manage their waste properly, and much of the toilets are not cleaning on regular basis. Only 56.4% of urban wards have sewer network, and around 80% of the sewer in India flows in river, lakes, and ponds, and mostly in rural area hardly facility of liquid sewage management, which flows in mostly open nails. Under SDG, Sustainable Development Goal by 2030, we end up open defecation and proper facility of safe and secure drinking and sanitation to all. For this, for this we can take certain measures. So there is a highly need of public awareness in urban as well as in rural area. There is a highly need of public awareness in urban as well as in rural areas. People know if they spread waste openly how it adversely affect our body and mind. Use technology like bio toilets and new toilets which convert waste to use. Use technology like bio toilets and new toilets which waste to us. Convert waste to us. And by help of NGO, NGO and civil society, we make aware about people with government policies regarding waste. More and more sewage plants in urban and rural areas. Thus, open defecation free make India a healthy and wealthy. Okay, DART creates many diseases. So it is our responsibility not to spread DART anywhere. So, as we see foreign nations, their social and economic development led to their awareness towards the cleanliness. So, making India a world leader, there is necessary that we live healthy. So, thank you. Tilt answer more toward technology in SBM, cut intro and enlarge body. Okay, now it's an answer. So nanotechnology well nourished. So here you add nanotechnology on little replant basis. ITN promising nearby toilets by check on disposing excreta waste on to health wealth to extra excreta to biogas. So here you can see. Here is some technological include here. Now most of the public places have water-less urine toilets, but it's lacking in urban rural area. Bike toilets have been built on railway station, bus stops. Mechanized way of controlling waste have been started. Many states are planning to set up by treatment plant. What more needs to be done? Urgent need of setting biotreatment plants with effective treatment machine. Gov to can incentivize the people to set up multi-user reinvented toilet, multi-user reinvented toilet. Awareness about latest technology for effective waste management should be done. Nanotechnology on litter replant basis. Okay, so it is important. Though an urgent need to aware people about waste to wealth, to excreta, to biomass and its uses. Government should encourage and give incentives to people for use. and of use of and installation of smart toilets, community-based biotreatment plants for a panchayat should be encouraged. So good answer, and I think so good. So Sita written here, good, and no, we not study. Okay, so thank you.